26 years ago, right here at this very stadium is where it all happened. Read about tragedy to triumph and how Trenell Walker in the T.R.E.N.L.L effect turned things around. He could have been bitter. Instead, he chose to be better. We're launching his book tonight in Sherman, Texas, where his accident happened. Guess what? He's inspiring millions around the globe, and you can too. Let's check him out.
Sherman Athletics played host to the department's first Future Bearcats night. Middle schoolers and their parents were able to tour the Sherman High School and athletic facilities to get a feel of where they'll soon be. And Trenell Walker, who played football for Sherman in 1995, was there to give students some inspiration. During his freshman year, Walker was injured during a game and left paralyzed. Now he's a motivational speaker and author who shares his story across the country.
Being able to be a part of something and grow, that gives us the opportunity to empower. And that simply gives power to these kids that may not feel like they have any power at all. But with this new facility, now they'll be able to say, hey, we got this.
He's such an inspiration, what he has overcame and what he's become, and an author and very successful and a college graduate. We couldn't be more proud of him.
Athletic Director Bob Jones tells us he wants to make this event a yearly tradition.
Well, 25 years ago, a Sherman High School football player's life changed forever when he broke a vertebrae in his neck during a game back in 1996, left him paralyzed from the neck down.
He was at the school's new athletic training facility today, selling copies of his book and giving words of advice and encouragement to current students at the high school. He spoke with News 12's Mike Rogers about using that moment that changed his life forever to inspire others. Mike joins us live in the studio with more. Mike.
Dan and Jen, Trenell Walker crushed the fourth vertebrae in his neck after his teammate hit him while he was making a tackle during a game, paralyzing him from the neck down at just age 14. His dreams of going to the NFL were gone. Walker said he felt like giving up on life, but he found it in himself to persevere. He came up with what he calls the T.R.E.N.L.L effect, and now he goes around teaching others to do the same.
I thought my life was over. I went from being an able-bodied person to paralyzed from the neck down. So I thought all my dreams and everything were done, were over with.
Trenell Walker had dreams of playing in the NFL, buying his mom a house, a car, and making sure she didn't work another day in her life. But on one play, the game he loved, and those dreams were taken away from him.
I remember going in and tackling the running back from the opposing team. And as I was bringing him down, my teammate came from the opposite side to assist. And he actually missed the running back. He hit me instead at the top of my helmet.
Walker broke the fourth vertebrae in his neck and was paralyzed from the neck down. But even living through his pain for the past 25 years, Walker says his disability has given him the ability to achieve more than he ever thought possible in life.
As coaches, you hope that you have the opportunity to influence kids in the most positive way. I can tell you, Trenell Walker has influenced me.
Ronnie Tipps coached the Bearcats for 8 years and was on the sidelines in Walker's hospital bedside after he broke his neck.
It was pretty devastating, devastating from a coaching standpoint, but more importantly for the kids.
Years later, after a blocked artery forced doctors to remove Tipps' wife's knee and lower leg, it was Trenell Walker who came over to comfort the Tipps in their time of need.
I think he's a great example. Regardless of what life brings to us, is that, yes, we've got to go through the battle. We've got to go through the struggle. But you can come out on the other side.
A lesson best taught through Walker's own words.
You are unstoppable, because it's impossible to stop a motivated person because they would never quit.
Walker says he plans to continue going to different schools and organizations and sharing his story. Reporting live in the studio, Mike Rogers, News 12.